Hi, Tom Caron here in our NESN Television Center, sitting with Remy. And Jerry, the doctors gave you some bad news recently. Tell us what happened.
Well, back in January, I went in for my 6-month CAT scan, and something they've been keeping an eye on since my first cancer surgery. They watched very closely for the last 4 years, and little thing bubbled up, and they felt like it was time to do a biopsy on it, and they did the biopsy, and the biopsy came out positive. So I was diagnosed again with cancer, and I had radiation treatment in March, and right now I'm fine. And you know, I always told the fans of New England that I would be honest with them if things, you know, with health-wise with me were not great. And I know the last couple of years I've missed some games, not because of this, but because of regular colds, bronchitis, whatever it may be. And I always told the people that I would be totally honest with them and what I've gone through. And, you know, last time I had cancer and depression, and this time I've been diagnosed again with cancer, but it's under control. And I just wanted to be honest with the people about it.
Is it a relapse of the same cancer?
It's a lung cancer again, but it's in a different spot. As I said, it's a spot that they have been closely watching since the original operation. And I always had that kind of feeling like there might have been something else there. And finally it did show up on a CAT scan. So they tested it. It's the second time I was biopsied for that same spot. First time came out negative. Second time came out positive about a year later. And so I was able to travel back here in spring training and get radiation treatment at Mass General. And the radiation went very, very well. I had no side effects from it. And was actually back to work on that Sunday back in Fort Myers. So, you know, I didn't want to say anything before this. They had the 60th anniversary of the Jimmy Fund at Fenway Park, which was great on opening day. And but I figured I'd get it out there before anybody, you know, found out or felt like I was lying or trying to hide something. I'm not. I said, as I said many times in the past, I will be totally honest with our fans, and that's just it.
You feel you'll be able to keep working? Your plan is to continue working?
I feel better than you, TC. I really
you probably do.
No, I feel fine. I really do.
No further treatment planned at this point?
No, just the regular CAT scans that we normally go through as cancer patients. Next one will be 3 months from now, and then the following one will be in November. And we'll just go 6 months at a time. So early detection.
Last time around, you were very public with your journey, to the point that one of the national network news stations did a story on you and the depression and coming out and how private that was for most people, yet you kind of brought other people in. Did that help you at the time, or
yeah,
does that make it almost more difficult now because you are going public once again?
Well, you're a public figure, you know, and I don't want to be accused of trying to hide something that's not there. And if I can help anybody, it's great. You know, I mean, and last time this happened to me, I got so many letters and so many, you know, from people who have gone through cancer, who have gone through depression, who are fighting it at that particular time. And I felt like maybe I did them some good. I don't know. You know, hopefully I did. And if for those who have had relapses, now I've had a relapse, and hopefully, you know, we can talk about it and we can get through it together, and everything will be fine. So I'm not concerned. I'm very upbeat and positive about it. I don't have the same reaction that I did last time. It was all very new to me last time. My being in close contact with my doctors is very important. It's very reassuring for me. And so we'll just move on from here.
The depression and being around you at the time, that almost blindsided you more than the cancer?
Yes,
first time around.
Yes, the cancer was taken care of. And the depression was harder to beat than the cancer was. It really was. And I think the timing was a lot of it, you know, because I was missing games, and that bothered me to a point where, you know, I couldn't go to work. I couldn't do the job that I loved. And I became so depressed that it took me months to get back to work. That's not the case this time. I feel very good about things and very positive and upbeat about things. I've been down this road before, so I think in some ways that helps a little bit.
Is that important, that you have been down this? It's not?
I think so. I think so. And the fact that the close, you know, relationship you have with your doctors, I mean, they're right on top of everything, and they're honest with you. They tell you, you know, we're keeping an eye on this little spot here, we're keeping an eye here, we're keeping an eye here. So when you get the news like that, you're not happy about it. You're very disappointed that you had a relapse. But the fact is that you know, you've got it. You've got it early. And if I could recommend to anybody out there, as I said last time, early detection is the answer because, you know, it saves your lives.
Once this comes out, you will get hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands of well wishes and letters. Before those messages come pouring in, do you want to send a message out to everybody watching?
Yeah, I just want to thank everybody who's supported me for 26 years, and I plan on being around for a long time. I have no intentions of leaving this job for a long, long time, and I've just got to take better care of myself and hope that, you know, this is the end of it, and continue on doing what I love doing best, and that's Red Sox baseball games. And again, early detection. See your doctor.
And you just heard Jerry say he doesn't expect to miss any games this year or anytime soon. He plans on doing Red Sox baseball on NESN for a long, long time. And NESN believes he will be as well. Today, NESN announcing that Jerry Remy has signed a multi-year extension and will remain in the booth as the best analyst in baseball.